1. Let's dive a little deeper into what makes this 1977 Plymouth Valar such an attractive classic car. The Valar was part of Plymouth's F-body platform, which it shared with its Dodge Aspen cousin. These cars were designed to be more compact and efficient than the larger C-body cars like the Fury, but still offered plenty of space and comfort for passengers. The Valar was available in a range of body styles, including a 4-door sedan, 4-door wagon, and the 2-door coupe like the one we're looking at here. The premium coupe trim added some extra luxury touches, like a more upscale interior and exterior chrome accents. Under the hood, the 225 cubic inch slant 6 engine was a reliable and durable power plant that provided decent performance for the era. With a 2-barrel carburetor and an automatic transmission, this Valar should be a smooth and easy cruiser out on the road. The fact that this car has power steering and power brakes is a nice bonus, as not all Valaris were equipped with these features. The working air conditioning is another great feature to have, especially if you plan on using this car for summer cruising. The yellow paint is definitely a standout feature of this car. While it may not be to everyone's taste, it certainly makes a statement and will help this Valar stand out from the crowd at any car show or cruise-in. Of course, as with any classic car, there are some things to keep in mind. The seller mentions that there have been a couple of patches welded in underneath, so it's important to get a good look at the car's undercarriage to assess its overall condition. A thorough inspection by a qualified mechanic is always a smart idea before making a significant purchase like this. The mileage of just over 42,000 is certainly impressive for a car of this age, but it's important to remember that low mileage doesn't always mean a car is in perfect condition. Again, a thorough inspection is key to ensuring that this Valar is as good as it looks. Overall, though, this Valar presents as a very attractive classic car option. Its combination of style, features, and low mileage make it a compelling choice for anyone in the market for a vintage American coupe. With some care and attention, this could be a car that provides its new owner with years of enjoyment out on the open road. 2. Alright, let's take a closer look at this 1954 Oldsmobile Rocket 88 that's currently for sale on Craigslist for $10,000. This classic sedan has quite a story behind it, having been parked in a garage way back in 1968 and then rediscovered by the current owner in 2022. That's over 50 years of storage. Now, the seller has made some updates to get this Rocket 88 back on the road. Under the hood, you'll find a 283 cubic inch small block Chevy V8 engine, which is a change from the original Oldsmobile Rocket V8 that would have been in this car when it was new. The transmission has also been upgraded to a more modern 700 R4 overdrive unit, which should make highway cruising a bit more pleasant than the original Hydra-matic transmission. The seller notes that the car drives great, with all the windows and lights working as they should. That's always a good sign in a classic car, as electrical gremlins can be notoriously tricky to sort out. The stock rear end is still in place, but the wheels and tires have been upgraded to new Riddler rims wrapped in fresh rubber. Aesthetically, the car is finished in a green paint color that looks to be in good condition based on the photos provided. The seller doesn't mention anything about the interior, so that's something a potential buyer would want to check out in person. One really nice bonus is that this Rocket 88 is already registered and inspected, so it's fully street legal and ready to enjoy. The seller mentions putting a bunch of miles on the car last summer, so it seems like it's been sorted out and is a reliable driver. The registration is even transferable, which should make the paperwork side of things a bit easier for the new owner. As with any classic car purchase, it's always a good idea to give the car a thorough inspection before making a deal. The seller seems sincere in their description, noting that it's just time to thin the herd a bit, which suggests they have multiple classic cars and are looking to make some space. Overall, this Rocket 88 seems like it could be a really fun classic cruiser for someone looking for a vintage sedan with some subtle modern upgrades. The asking price of $10,000 seems reasonable for a running, driving, registered classic Oldsmobile, especially one with such an interesting history. If you're in the market for a cool old car to enjoy this summer, this Rocket 88 is definitely worth a closer look. 3. This classic American sports car is a head-turner with its sleek red paint job. The seller describes the condition as good, which is reassuring for a vehicle of this age. With 124,375 miles on the odometer, it's clear this Corvette has been enjoyed but not excessively driven. Under the hood, you'll find a gas-powered engine that has been cammed and bored, suggesting some performance upgrades have been made. The automatic transmission makes it easy to drive, while the removable glass roof allows you to enjoy open-air motoring on beautiful days. Inside, you'll appreciate creature comforts like air conditioning and an AM/FM Bose radio with a cassette player, which was top-of-the-line audio equipment when this car was new. The prime wheels add to the Corvette's sporty appearance. The seller mentions that the car has a clean title and has recently passed a new inspection, providing peace of mind for potential buyers. While the mileage might be considered high for some classic car enthusiasts, it's not unusual for a well-maintained Corvette of this vintage. The good condition description suggests that the car has been cared for over the years, but it's essential for any buyer to thoroughly inspect the vehicle and review its maintenance history before making a purchase. Overall, this Corvette presents an exciting opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history at an attractive price point. Its combination of classic styling, performance upgrades, and desirable features make it a compelling choice for Corvette fans and collectors alike. 4. This 1951 Mercury sedan is a rare find, hailing from an era when Mercury was known for its stylish and well-built cars. The seller describes the car as solid, which suggests that the body and frame are in good condition, a crucial factor for a vehicle of this age. Under the hood, you'll find a flathead V8 engine, a signature power plant for Mercury vehicles of this period. These engines are known for their smooth operation and reliable performance when properly maintained. The manual transmission adds to the car's vintage charm and provides a more engaging driving experience for those who enjoy shifting gears themselves. The odometer reads 58,000 miles, which is relatively low for a car that's over 70 years old. However, it's essential to verify the accuracy of the mileage and the car's overall condition before making a purchase. The seller mentions that the car needs some tender loving care, TLC, to run and drive, indicating that it may require some mechanical work or restoration to be roadworthy. This is not uncommon for a vehicle of this age, and potential buyers should be prepared to invest time and money into bringing this classic back to its former glory. On a positive note, the car has a clean title, which simplifies the ownership transfer process and suggests that there are no major legal or financial encumbrances associated with the vehicle. While the asking price of $9,000 may seem steep for a car that needs work, it's essential to consider the rarity and historical significance of a Mercury sedan. For the right buyer who appreciates classic American automobiles and is willing to put in the effort to restore this gem, it could be a worthwhile investment. As with any classic car purchase, it's crucial to thoroughly inspect the vehicle in person, review any available maintenance records, and consider enlisting the help of a professional mechanic to assess the car's condition before making a final decision. 5. This 1976 Mercury Cougar XR7 is a true survivor, having endured 48 years with grace. The seller describes the car's condition as good, which is impressive for a vehicle of this age. The blue paint job likely turns heads wherever this Cougar prowls. Under the hood, you'll find a powerful 351 V8 engine, a staple of the muscle car era. The seller mentions that the car runs good, suggesting that the engine has been well maintained and performs as expected. The interior is said to be in excellent condition, a testament to the care this Cougar has received over the years. A well-preserved interior is a significant selling point for classic cars as it adds to the overall driving experience and value. The automatic transmission makes this Cougar easy to drive, while the rear-wheel drive layout provides the classic muscle car feel enthusiasts crave. With just 62,000 miles on the odometer, this Cougar has relatively low mileage for its age. However, as with any classic car, it's essential to verify the accuracy of the mileage and the vehicle's overall condition before making a purchase. The seller notes that the car has recently been registered and inspected, which is a good sign that it's roadworthy and legal to drive. They also mentioned that over $6,500 has been invested in recent work, indicating that the car has been well maintained and that some significant repairs or upgrades have been made. The asking price of $8,200 may seem high for a 48-year-old car, but it's essential to consider the Cougar XR7's desirability among collectors and the work that has gone into maintaining this particular example. For the right buyer who appreciates the style and performance of 1970s muscle cars, this Cougar could be a solid investment. As with any classic car purchase, it's crucial to thoroughly inspect the vehicle in person, review any available maintenance records, and consider enlisting the help of a professional mechanic to assess the car's condition before making a final decision. If the car is indeed as solid and well-maintained as the seller suggests, it could be a fantastic opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history. 6. This 1967 Plymouth Fury is a rare find, especially considering its rust-free condition. The seller emphasizes this point multiple times, which is a significant selling point for a vehicle of this age. Rust is often the nemesis of classic cars, so finding one that has been spared this scourge is a real advantage. The bright yellow paint job is sure to make this Fury stand out from the crowd, and the seller describes the overall condition of the car as good. While the seller admits that the car isn't perfect, they note that it's pretty damn nice for a 57-year-old car, suggesting that it has been well cared for over the years. Under the hood, you'll find a 318 V8 engine with a 2-barrel carburetor paired with an automatic transmission. While this may not be the most powerful engine configuration available for the Fury, the seller states that the car starts, runs, drives, and stops very well, indicating that the mechanical components are in good working order. The seller mentions that several key components have been recently replaced, including the gas tank, tires, battery, brakes, and shocks. These upgrades not only improve the car's drivability, but also demonstrate that the seller has invested in maintaining the vehicle. The odometer reads 79,600 miles, which is relatively low for a car of this age. However, as with any classic vehicle, it's essential to verify the accuracy of the mileage and the car's overall condition before making a purchase. The seller is upfront about the car's features, noting that it has 4 doors and is not equipped with a big block engine. They also acknowledge that the car isn't perfect, but emphasize that finding a running, driving, and rust-free Mopar, a term for Chrysler, Dodge, and Plymouth vehicles, at this price point is rare. Adding to the car's value and historical significance, the seller includes the original sales brochure, owner's manual, and certicard, which are valuable documents for collectors and enthusiasts. The asking price of $7,000 seems reasonable for a rust-free, running, and driving classic Mopar with recent upgrades and original documentation. However, as with any classic car purchase, it's crucial to thoroughly inspect the vehicle in person, review any available maintenance records, and consider enlisting the help of a professional mechanic to assess the car's condition before making a final decision. 7. This 1977 Ford Thunderbird is a real head-turner with its striking yellow paint job and new vinyl top. The seller describes the car's condition as good, suggesting that it has been well maintained over the years. Under the hood, you'll find a powerful 351 V8 engine, which is paired with an automatic transmission for smooth and easy driving. The dual exhaust system likely provides a satisfying rumble, adding to the car's overall appeal. The interior is said to be like new, which is impressive for a car that's over 45 years old. This suggests that the car has been stored properly and has avoided the wear and tear that often comes with age and use. The Thunderbird comes equipped with a range of features that were considered luxurious in its day, including air conditioning, an AM/FM radio, power steering, and power brakes. These amenities make the car more comfortable and convenient to drive, even by modern standards. The seller mentions that the car has received recent maintenance and upgrades, including new tires, a new battery, and a fresh service. These improvements not only enhance the car's drivability, but also demonstrate that the seller has invested in keeping the vehicle in good running order. With just 47,000 miles on the odometer, this Thunderbird has remarkably low mileage for its age. However, as with any classic car, it's essential to verify the accuracy of the mileage and the vehicle's overall condition before making a purchase. The seller emphasizes that the car runs and drives great, which is a crucial factor for any classic vehicle. They also describe it as a great classic cruiser, suggesting that it's well suited for leisurely drives and weekend getaways. The asking price of $6,950 seems reasonable for a well-maintained, low-mileage classic Thunderbird with recent upgrades and a clean title. The seller's invitation to make offer also suggests that there may be some room for negotiation on the price. As with any classic car purchase, it's essential to thoroughly inspect the vehicle in person, review any available maintenance records, and consider enlisting the help of a professional mechanic to assess the car's condition before making a final decision. If the car is indeed as well maintained and attractive as the seller suggests, it could be a fantastic opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history. 8. This 1965 Pontiac Lemons is a rare find, especially considering its status as an all-original matching numbers Texas car with just 73,000 miles on the odometer. The low mileage and southern origin suggest that this Lemons has been well preserved and has avoided the rust issues that often plague classic cars from other regions. The car's blue paint job, while showing some signs of age with peeling clear coat, gives it a charming patina look that many classic car enthusiasts appreciate. The seller notes that there are a few spots of bubbling along the back window, but overall, the body is said to be in nice condition for a 58-year-old vehicle. Under the hood, you'll find a Pontiac 326 V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, which should provide a smooth and powerful driving experience. The car also features power steering, making it easier to maneuver despite its classic size and weight. The seller has invested in several recent upgrades, including new front disc brakes, brake lines, ball joints, and springs, which should improve the car's overall drivability and safety. The new BF Goodrich tires mounted on 14 inches Pontiac rally rims not only look great, but also contribute to the car's smooth ride, described as straight as an arrow with no rattles or squeaks. The underside of the car and the trunk are said to be in great shape, further testifying to the vehicle's overall condition and preservation. The seller emphasizes that this Le Mans would make a nice car for a family to go cruising together, thanks to its spacious four-door layout and classic style. They encourage potential buyers to come see the car in person to fully appreciate its condition and charm. The asking price of $10,000, or best offer, OBO, seems reasonable for an all-original, low-mileage classic Pontiac with recent upgrades and a clean title. The OBO designation also suggests that the seller is open to negotiation, which could be beneficial for serious buyers. As with any classic car purchase, it's essential to thoroughly inspect the vehicle in person, review any available maintenance records, and consider enlisting the help of a professional mechanic to assess the car's condition before making a final decision. If the car is indeed as well preserved and attractive as the seller suggests, it could be a fantastic opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history that the whole family can enjoy together. 9. Let's dive a little deeper into what makes this 1961 Pontiac Tempest such an intriguing find. The Tempest was introduced as a compact car by Pontiac, a division of General Motors, in 1961. It shared its platform with the Oldsmobile F85 and Buick Special. But what set the Tempest apart was its unique transaxle design, which combined the transmission and rear axle into a single unit. This innovative layout helped with weight distribution and provided better handling characteristics compared to other cars of the era. The 1961 Tempest came standard with a 195 cubic inch inline-4 engine, which was derived from Pontiac's 389 cubic inch V8. While not a powerhouse, this engine provided adequate performance for the compact sedan. The 4-speed automatic transmission, as equipped in this particular car, was a popular choice among buyers. One of the most appealing aspects of this Tempest is its originality. The fact that it still wears its factory red paint is a testament to its well-preserved condition. The interior, too, remains largely original, with only the carpets and seat coverings having been replaced. For collectors and enthusiasts, finding a car with this level of originality is becoming increasingly rare. The seller's mention of the car being stored indoors is another positive sign. Cars of this age that have been kept out of the elements tend to have less rust and weathering, which can be a significant advantage when it comes to restoration or preservation. While the car has been off the road for over a decade, it's encouraging to know that it was running and driving when it was parked. This suggests that the engine and transmission were in working order at that time, which could make the process of getting it back on the road less daunting. At an asking price of $5,000, this Tempest is an attractive option for someone looking to enter the world of classic car ownership. While it may require some investment to get it roadworthy, the potential for appreciation and enjoyment is significant. For anyone considering taking on this project, it's essential to thoroughly inspect the car in person and assess the extent of any necessary repairs or restoration work. Bringing along a knowledgeable friend or professional mechanic can help provide a more accurate picture of the car's condition and the work required. In summary, this Tempest represents a unique opportunity to own a piece of automotive history. Its original condition, solid body, and indoor storage history make it an appealing project car for the right enthusiast. With some dedication and effort, this classic compact could be brought back to its former glory and enjoyed for years to come. 10. Get ready to step back in time with this impressive 1968 Oldsmobile 98 currently available on Craigslist for $9,500. This classic luxury muscle car is a true gem, boasting a well-documented history and an impressive level of originality. One of the standout features of this Oldsmobile 98 is its single ownership history and low mileage. With just 72,000 original miles on the odometer, backed up by extensive service records and documentation, you can be confident that this car has been well cared for throughout its life. The clean title history further adds to its appeal, ensuring that there are no hidden surprises lurking in its past. Under the hood, the numbers-matching engine sounds healthy and starts up readily, promising an authentic classic muscle car experience behind the wheel. The rebuilt transmission, which was done less than 20,000 miles ago, ensures smooth and reliable shifting as you cruise down the road. The seller mentions that this Oldsmobile 98 drives like a classic muscle car should, offering a smooth and comfortable ride that's suitable for any journey. They express confidence in its roadworthiness, stating that it can be driven anywhere without hesitation. As with any vehicle of this age, there are some minor signs of wear and tear. The seller notes light scuffs on some body panels and minimal wear on the interior. However, these imperfections are to be expected in a car that's over half a century old and do not detract from its overall charm and character. One important thing to note is that the current tags are out of date. However, the seller is willing to work with the buyer to obtain new tags, demonstrating their commitment to ensuring a smooth transaction and transition of ownership. The extensive service records that accompany this Oldsmobile 98 are a true testament to the level of care it has received over the years. These records cover nearly every aspect of the car's maintenance history, providing valuable insight and peace of mind for the next owner. For collectors and enthusiasts of classic American luxury muscle cars, this Oldsmobile 98 presents a rare opportunity to own a well-preserved, numbers-matching example with a documented history. Its combination of originality, low mileage, and solid mechanical condition make it an attractive choice for those seeking a reliable and enjoyable classic car experience. At $9,500, this Oldsmobile 98 is competitively priced for its condition and pedigree. While it may not be perfect, its minor imperfections are more than outweighed by its overall quality and the opportunity it presents to own a piece of automotive history. If you're in the market for a classic car that offers both luxury and performance, this Oldsmobile is definitely worth considering. With its impressive documentation, numbers-matching status, and smooth driving characteristics, it's sure to turn heads and provide plenty of enjoyment for years to come. 11. Get ready to indulge in the epitome of luxury and style with this stunning 1985 Cadillac El Dorado, currently available on Craigslist for $8,700. This two-door coupe is a true testament to Cadillac's commitment to craftsmanship and elegance, and it's clear that this particular example has been cherished by its single owner throughout its life. One of the most impressive aspects of this El Dorado is its exceptional condition. The seller describes it as being in excellent shape, having been garage-kept and meticulously maintained since it was bought new in Walnut Creek, California. The car's beautiful maroon exterior is complemented by a pristine white and maroon interior, creating a striking and sophisticated color combination that's sure to turn heads wherever it goes. Under the hood, you'll find a Cadillac HT 4100 V8 engine, which is paired with a smooth-shifting automatic transmission. This powertrain combination provides a perfect balance of performance and refinement, ensuring that every drive in this El Dorado is a memorable experience. With only 65,000 original miles on the odometer, this car has plenty of life left in it and is ready to provide its next owner with years of enjoyment. The seller takes pride in mentioning that this El Dorado is fully loaded, meaning it comes equipped with all the luxury features and amenities one would expect from a top-of-the-line Cadillac. From the plush seating to the advanced technology features of its era, this car was designed to pamper its occupants and provide the ultimate driving experience. As a single-owner vehicle, this El Dorado has a clear and well-documented history. The seller notes that it has always been serviced at the Cadillac dealer in Walnut Creek, ensuring that it has received the highest level of care and attention throughout its life. This dedication to maintenance is evident in the car's near-mint condition, which is truly remarkable for a vehicle of its age. The seller also emphasizes that the car has no rust or body damage, and that the interior is flawless. These factors further underscore the exceptional care and preservation that this El Dorado has enjoyed over the years. It's rare to find a classic car in such outstanding condition, making this a unique opportunity for collectors and enthusiasts alike. In terms of mechanical condition, the seller assures potential buyers that the car runs perfectly and has absolutely no issues. This is a testament to the quality of Cadillac's engineering and the meticulous maintenance that this particular example has received. While the seller expresses their reluctance to part with this beautiful El Dorado, they acknowledge that the time has come to pass it on to a new owner who will appreciate and cherish it as much as they have. For anyone in the market for a classic luxury car that combines style, performance, and impeccable condition, this Cadillac is a must-see. At $8,700, this El Dorado represents an excellent value for a car of its caliber. Its combination of low mileage, single-owner history, and outstanding condition make it a rare find in today's market. If you're interested in making this elegant and well-preserved Cadillac El Dorado a part of your collection, the seller encourages you to reach out and express your interest. They are seeking a serious buyer who will appreciate the car's value and significance, so be prepared to demonstrate your sincere interest when making contact. In summary, this El Dorado presents an exceptional opportunity to own a piece of American automotive luxury at its finest. With its stunning condition, low mileage, and well-documented history, this car is sure to impress and delight its next owner for years to come. 12. Attention classic car enthusiasts! Get ready to be transported back in time with this incredible 1972 Mercury Monterey, currently available on Craigslist for $7,800. This two-door coupe is a true survivor, boasting a level of originality and preservation that's sure to impress even the most discerning collectors. One of the most notable aspects of this Monterey is its local history. Having spent its life in the same area, this car has been spared the rust and corrosion that often plague classics from the East Coast. This means that the undercarriage is in great condition and the overall integrity of the car remains intact. Under the hood, you'll find a robust 400 V8 engine with a two-barrel carburetor, which has recently been rebuilt. This powerful engine is mated to an automatic transmission, ensuring smooth and effortless cruising. The seller notes that the car runs and drives well, a testament to the care and maintenance it has received over the years. The odometer shows an incredibly low 24,341 miles, which is remarkable considering the car's 52-year history. While the accuracy of the mileage cannot be guaranteed due to the age of the vehicle, the car's overall condition suggests that it has been sparingly used and well preserved throughout its life. Inside, you'll find a classic interior with roll-up windows, a functioning heater, and the original AM radio. The rear seat and headliner are reported to be in great condition, further emphasizing the car's well-preserved state. However, it's important to note that the driver's side front bench seat shows some amateur repair work and will require some attention to restore it to its former glory. In terms of mechanical upgrades, this Monterey has received a new distributor and starter, ensuring reliable performance. The tires and brakes are also reported to be in good condition, providing peace of mind for those looking to drive and enjoy this classic car. A recent engine compression test shows consistent readings between 160 and 165 psi across all cylinders, indicating a healthy and well-maintained engine. The seller also notes that the car has no leaks, which is a crucial factor when considering a classic vehicle. This, combined with the car's apparent lifetime of garage storage, suggests that this Monterey has been cherished and protected by its previous owners. It's worth mentioning that the Mercury Monterey is one of the largest coupes ever produced, making it a true standout on the road. Its simple, old-school American design and yellow exterior are sure to turn heads and spark conversations wherever it goes. For those seeking a classic car that's completely stock and original, this 1972 Mercury Monterey is a rare find. Its combination of local history, low mileage, and well-preserved condition make it an attractive option for collectors and enthusiasts alike. At $7,800, this Monterey represents a unique opportunity to own a piece of American automotive history. While it may require some minor attention to address the driver's seat, the overall condition and originality of this car are truly impressive. If you're ready to experience the nostalgia and charm of a classic Mercury, don't hesitate to reach out to the seller and express your interest. This Monterey is a true survivor that's ready to be enjoyed and appreciated by its next owner for years to come. 13. Attention classic car enthusiasts and project seekers, get ready to dive into the world of vintage Oldsmobiles with this 1964 Oldsmobile Cutless F85 convertible, currently available on Craigslist for $7,500. This classic beauty is loaded with desirable factory features and boasts a long history of family ownership, making it a compelling choice for those looking to take on a restoration project or enjoy a classic cruiser as is. Under the hood, you'll find a 330 cubic inch V8 engine, which provides plenty of power to propel this convertible down the road. The seller notes that the car runs really great, drives and stops well, indicating that it has been well maintained throughout its life. The fact that it has been serviced by the same mechanic for the past 30 years further supports the idea that this Cutless has been cherished and cared for by its previous owners. One of the most appealing aspects of this Cutless is its array of factory features. It comes equipped with a factory tachometer, console, power windows, power top, power steering, and power brakes. These options add to the car's overall desirability and make it a true standout among other classic convertibles. The seller mentions that they acquired this Cutless from family friends to clear their estate. While they don't have an extensive history of the car, they were told that it had been in the family for 50 years and was originally purchased from a neighbor's grandmother. This long-term family ownership suggests that the car has been well loved and cared for throughout its life. In terms of overall condition, the seller states that the body and paint are not perfect, but the car can still be enjoyed as is. They note that it's a really fun vehicle to drive and the power top works well, with a relatively new roof. Additionally, there are no chips in any of the glass, which is a big plus for a convertible of this age. However, it's important to address the elephant in the room. The car does need a new frame and likely some bodywork underneath. This is a significant consideration for potential buyers, as a frame replacement is a major undertaking. Fortunately, the seller includes a proper replacement frame that has already been sandblasted and primed, which will save the new owner some time and effort in the restoration process. Other areas that may require attention include the rubber seals around the doors and trunk, as well as the shocks. These are relatively minor issues compared to the frame, but they should still be taken into account when evaluating the overall condition and value of the car. At $7,500, this Cutless F85 convertible presents an interesting opportunity for classic car enthusiasts. On one hand, it boasts a desirable array of factory features, a strong-running engine, and a long history of family ownership. On the other hand, it does require a significant amount of work, particularly in regards to the frame and potential body issues. For someone who is up for the challenge and has the skills and resources to take on a restoration project, this Cutless could be a rewarding and exciting endeavor. The inclusion of the replacement frame is a big plus, and the car's overall charm and potential make it an attractive choice for the right buyer. Alternatively, for someone who is looking for a classic convertible to enjoy as is, this Cutless may still be a viable option. The seller notes that it's a fun car to drive, and its factory features and overall presentation make it a head-turner on the road. Ultimately, the decision to pursue this Oldsmobile convertible will depend on the individual buyer's goals, resources, and willingness to take on a project. However, for those who appreciate the beauty and history of classic Oldsmobiles, this car is definitely worth considering. 14. The 1968 Ford Mustang is a classic American muscle car that has stood the test of time. This particular example currently listed for sale on Craigslist at a price of $8,500, appears to be a solid find for any enthusiast looking to own a piece of automotive history. According to the seller's description, this Mustang is in good overall condition with no rust present on the body. Under the hood, it features a 200 cubic inch inline-six engine mated to an automatic transmission, providing a balance of performance and ease of driving. The odometer reads just 42,000 miles, which is relatively low for a vehicle of this age, suggesting it may have been well cared for over the years. The seller does note that while the car runs well, it will need a new set of tires and a few other minor items addressed. This is not uncommon for a vehicle that is over 50 years old, and these issues should be relatively straightforward to tackle for anyone with a bit of mechanical knowledge or a trusted mechanic. One of the most appealing aspects of this Mustang is its clean title status, indicating that it has not been involved in any major accidents or suffered significant damage in the past. This can provide peace of mind for potential buyers and may help with resale value down the line. Overall, based on the information provided in the listing, this 1968 Ford Mustang presents a compelling opportunity for anyone in the market for a classic car with a bit of work left to make it truly shine. With its iconic styling, relatively low mileage, and solid condition, it could be a rewarding project car or a cherished weekend cruiser for the right buyer. As with any used vehicle purchase, it's always a good idea to inspect the car in person and review any available service records before making a final decision. 15. The 1980 Pontiac Trans Am, an iconic American muscle car, is currently available for sale on Craigslist at a price of $6,950. Based on the seller's description, this particular example seems to be a promising project car for someone looking to own a piece of automotive history. Under the hood, the Trans Am boasts a powerful 8-cylinder engine paired with an automatic transmission. The seller assures potential buyers that both the motor and transmission are in great condition and the car runs and drives flawlessly. This is a significant selling point, as a well-functioning drivetrain is crucial for any classic car. Moving to the interior, the seller mentions that it has been refreshed but still requires some finishing touches. The seats are described as nice, but the door panels need to be installed. A new carpet kit is included, but the kick panels still need to be mounted. The original console and a new dash are also provided but need to be installed. While these interior tasks may seem daunting, they are relatively straightforward for a DIY enthusiast or a professional upholsterer. One of the most appealing aspects of this Trans Am is its clean title status, and the sellers claim that it has very little rust, which is a common issue with many classic cars of this era. The seller also mentions that the car requires minimal bodywork, making it an excellent candidate for a paint job to restore its exterior to its former glory. With an odometer reading of 77,101 miles, this Trans Am appears to have been driven but not excessively so, which is a good sign for a vehicle of this age. The black paint color is a classic choice for this model and will likely look stunning once the exterior is refurbished. In summary, this Trans Am presents a unique opportunity for a car enthusiast looking for a project car that is in relatively good condition. While it does require some interior work and a paint job, the seller emphasizes that the car is mechanically sound and free from major rust issues, which are common problems with classic vehicles. Considering the asking price and the car's overall condition, this Trans Am could be an excellent investment for someone willing to put in the time and effort to restore it to its former glory. 16. The 1975 Chevrolet Nova, a classic American compact car, is currently listed for sale on Craigslist at a price of $5,800. Based on the seller's description, this vehicle appears to be a running and driving example with some mechanical issues that need to be addressed. The seller states that the car starts, idles, shifts, drives, and stops without any problems, which suggests that the basic mechanical components are functioning as they should. However, it's important to note that the engine is blowing smoke, indicating that it likely needs a rebuild. This is a significant issue that potential buyers should consider before making a purchase. On a positive note, the seller mentions that the odometer is about to roll over to 0 miles, which presents an opportunity to rebuild the engine and give the car a fresh start. The vehicle has a clean title status and is currently registered until April 2025, providing peace of mind for the new owner. With 99,178 miles on the odometer, This Nova has been driven, but not excessively so for a car of its age. It's also worth noting that the vehicle is smog exempt, which can be a significant advantage for buyers in states with strict emissions regulations. The seller emphasizes that everything in the car is working, which is a good sign for a vehicle that is nearly 50 years old. However, given the engine issues, it's essential for potential buyers to thoroughly inspect the car and consider the cost of an engine rebuild when determining if this Nova is the right choice for them. In conclusion, this Nova presents an opportunity for a classic car enthusiast who is willing to take on an engine rebuild project. While the car appears to be functioning well in terms of starting, driving, and stopping, the smoking engine is a significant concern that should not be overlooked. With a clean title, current registration, and smog exemption, this Nova could be a solid investment for someone looking for a classic car project. However, potential buyers should carefully consider the costs and time involved in addressing the engine issues before making a final decision. 17. The 1964 Plymouth Barracuda, a classic American sports car, is currently available for sale on Craigslist at a price of $10,000. This particular example has a unique and appealing history, as it has been owned by a single family since it was new. Under the hood, this Barracuda is equipped with a powerful 8-cylinder engine, which is paired with a manual transmission. This combination is highly desirable among classic car enthusiasts who enjoy a more engaging driving experience. The seller does not mention any issues with the engine or transmission, suggesting that they are in good working order. One important detail to note is that the odometer has rolled over, meaning that the actual mileage of the car is unknown. While the listing states that the odometer currently reads 10,000 miles, it is likely that the true mileage is significantly higher. Potential buyers should keep this in mind and thoroughly inspect the vehicle to assess its overall condition. The seller describes the car as being in good condition, which is a positive sign for a vehicle that is nearly 60 years old. However, it is essential for interested parties to personally examine the car to verify its condition and to check for any potential issues that may not have been mentioned in the listing. Another significant selling point for this Barracuda is its clean title status. This indicates that the car has not been involved in any major accidents or suffered significant damage in the past, which can provide peace of mind for potential buyers. Overall, this Barracuda presents an exciting opportunity for classic car enthusiasts looking for a unique and historically significant vehicle. As a one-owner car, it likely has an interesting story to tell and may have been well cared for over the years. However, given the unknown true mileage and the age of the vehicle, it is crucial for potential buyers to thoroughly inspect the car and consider any potential restoration or maintenance costs before making a final decision. If the car proves to be in good condition, it could be a rewarding investment and a cherished addition to any classic car collection. 18. The 1974 Plymouth Duster, a classic American compact car, is currently listed for sale on Craigslist at an attractive price of $3,800. Based on the seller's description, this vehicle presents an excellent opportunity for a restoration project, as it appears to have a solid foundation but may require some work to bring it back to its former glory. One of the most appealing aspects of this Duster is that it still has its original engine, which the seller states runs great. This is a significant selling point for classic car enthusiasts who value originality and authenticity. The car also features air shocks, which can improve the ride quality and handling. The seller describes the overall condition of the vehicle as fair, indicating that it may have some cosmetic or mechanical issues that need to be addressed. However, they also mention that the car has a clean title, which is a positive sign as it suggests that the vehicle has not been involved in any major accidents or suffered significant damage in the past. Under the hood, the Duster is equipped with a 6-cylinder engine, which is paired with an automatic transmission. The listing also states that the car has front-wheel drive, FWD, although it's worth noting that the Plymouth Duster was typically a rear-wheel drive, RWD vehicle. Potential buyers should clarify this information with the seller to ensure accuracy. The odometer reading of 27,759 miles is relatively low for a car of this age, but it's essential to verify the accuracy of this reading and to check for any signs of odometer tampering. The black paint color is a classic choice for this model and could look stunning once the exterior is restored. In summary, this Duster presents a promising opportunity for a classic car enthusiast looking for a restoration project. With its original engine, clean title, and low asking price, it could be an excellent starting point for someone willing to put in the time and effort to bring this classic back to life. However, given the seller's description of the car's condition as fair, potential buyers should thoroughly inspect the vehicle in person and be prepared to address any necessary repairs or upgrades. With the right approach and a bit of TLC, this Duster could become a cherished addition to any classic car collection. 19. The 1975 Dodge Dart, a classic American compact car, is currently available for sale on Craigslist at a price of $9,500. Based on the seller's enthusiastic description, this vehicle seems to be a well-maintained and attractive example of a vintage Dart. One of the most appealing aspects of this Dart is its iconic slant-six engine, which is known for its durability and reliability. The seller proudly states that the car retains all of its original parts, which is a significant selling point for classic car enthusiasts who value authenticity. The odometer reading is listed as 12,000 miles, but the seller notes that this is TMU, true mileage unknown. This suggests that the actual mileage may be higher, but the seller is unsure of the exact figure. Potential buyers should clarify this information and inspect the vehicle thoroughly to assess its overall condition. Despite the uncertainty about the mileage, the seller assures potential buyers that the car runs great with no issues. This is a promising sign, as a well-functioning engine is crucial for any classic vehicle. The Dart also has current tags and a clean title, which can provide peace of mind for the new owner. The seller does mention that the seats have some rips, but they describe this as an easy fix. While this may be true, potential buyers should consider the cost and time involved in repairing or replacing the seats when evaluating the overall value of the car. One potential drawback of this listing is that the seller does not provide detailed information about the car's exterior or undercarriage condition. Interested parties should request more photos and arrange for an in-person inspection to assess the Dart's overall state. The seller's enthusiasm for the car is evident in their description, stating that they love the vehicle but rarely drive it and could use the extra money. They even go as far as to call the car a steal, suggesting that they believe it is well priced for its condition and features. In summary, this Dodge presents an exciting opportunity for classic car enthusiasts looking for a vintage compact with an iconic slant-six engine. The low reported mileage and original parts are appealing, but potential buyers should verify the actual mileage and assess the overall condition of the vehicle before making a final decision. If the car proves to be as well maintained as the seller suggests, it could be a rewarding investment and a cherished addition to any classic car collection. 20. The 1967 Ford F-100 Custom Cab pickup truck, currently for sale on Craigslist, is a classic vehicle with a rich history. This particular model is a 1966.5, which marks the first year of this iconic body style. The seller is asking $7,000 for the truck and may consider a partial trade for a running street bike. The F-100 is equipped with a rebuilt 351W engine that has less than 12,000 miles on it since the rebuild. The seller has invested a significant amount of work into the truck, ensuring its reliability and performance. Some of the notable improvements include a new HEI distributor, water pump, cam and lifters, and a rebuilt carburetor. The power steering pump and steering box have also been rebuilt for smooth operation. The truck rides on 5 brand new tires and features new bushings on both the front and rear axles. The braking system has been thoroughly upgraded with new brakes, brake lines, and wheel cylinders on all 4 corners. The bed of the truck has been protected with a spray-in bed liner, adding to its durability and practicality. This F-100 is equipped with a 4-speed manual transmission, providing an engaging driving experience. It also features dual fuel tanks, which is a convenient feature for extended trips or work sites. One of the most appealing aspects of this truck is its clean title and non-op status, which means there are no back fees or smog requirements to worry about. This makes the process of transferring ownership and registering the vehicle much simpler for the new owner. While the seller describes the truck's condition as fair, it's important to note that this is a subjective assessment. Potential buyers should carefully inspect the vehicle in person to determine its actual condition and to ensure that it meets their expectations. Given the age of the truck and the work that has been done, it's likely that there may be some cosmetic imperfections or signs of wear and tear. Overall, this Ford presents an excellent opportunity for collectors, enthusiasts, or anyone in search of a classic pickup truck with a clean title and a strong running engine. With its iconic styling, upgraded mechanical components, and practical features, this truck is sure to turn heads and provide its new owner with a memorable driving experience.